And welcome back to another episode of Goblin-Sighting D&D. I'm your DM. These are my adventures. When last we left the Children of Neverwinter, they had confronted the Inquisition in Phandalin and receiving a less than satisfactory response in terms of the whys and wherefores of their persecution of the Phandalin, or the Phandalin citizenry. They elected that this is stupid, let's hit them. And so, that's what you did.
That's right.
And we are now in the middle of that fight. So, top of the round.
Oh yeah.
Victor.
I have 13 points.
Beg your pardon?
I told her I have 13 points left.
Good to know. Victor, and consequently, Kalambor. Sorry, it's been a day. Yeah, the same time kicked in Saturday night, and I haven't found my brain. It's an hour behind me.
That's what happens. That's a great explanation.
Yeah, my brain is running an hour behind me. So, Victor and Kalambor are going to charge down on the night pack that is currently kind of clustering in the town square. If you look at the, or near the green, if you look at the map I gave you guys last week. So he's going to take the first run of the night, and it's Kalambor. So he is going to execute traveling charge. I can word. I remember what my characters do. Apparently they don't. That's not good. 10. That misses. So Kalambor misses. Victor, undeterred, is going to make a 19 attack on the knight, which hits. And that's for 10 points of damage. A 21 for 9 points of damage. And one knight is down.
Oh, down permanently?
Oh yeah.
Sweet.
And then there were
8.
Ish. 8 is what I got.
Yeah. Two. Alright. Then he's going to make his final attack on the next guy. That's an 18 for 6 points of damage. Right. Yeah, gonna leave it alone for now. The knights are going to retaliate. They are going to split into group of I think I got 7 here. I don't know, that makes sense because we're 8. I think. Hold on. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 knights total.
for spawning extra ones.
Yes, because I can't count. So then 4 of them are going to attack Victor with swords. As soon as the internet catches up. There we are. Hello, ugly. So, Yes. He's going to... They're going to take 2 longsword attacks at Victor. 4 of them is 8 total longsword attacks against him. First one is a...
You go to college to increase your chances of getting...
Spotify ad. Which is a natural 1. That's a 16 misses. And Victor is going to take a quick look at his notes here and see what his maneuvers are. I didn't write it down yet. Pretty sure I took fainting too. Let's see that. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna use riposte for now. And I'm gonna say that he has. Oops. Total maneuvers he can learn now. Okay. I'll say one of them was okay. So for now he's gonna use riposte. And launch an attack on it. If he missed. So he's gonna punish it for missing. Yeah, it's 12. Missed. Oops. So they're just going like Anakin and Obi-Wan doing the lightsaber thing, missing each other. And the second attack is also a miss. Like, it's 24 for... 8 points of damage to Victor. And 18, which misses. Oops. Is a miss. Another 18 misses. Last one, right? That's an 11 misses. So they just can't put a blade on him except that one guy. The other 5 are going to launch crossbow bolts at Elizabeth. Here we go. Miss, 15. Natural 1. Happens. Wait. No. Blue is a 17. which is just her armor class. So she takes 2 points of piercing damage. Not particularly effective with these things. 4 is a 13, and 5 is another 13, so that's a miss. That's the end of the knights. They are, the 5 of them that fired are then going to use their movement to run closer to Elizabeth. And
Is somewhat grouped together, I assume? They moved
loose enough, they're trying not to be close enough to get a target for you.
I've only been able to make one attack this whole...
I'm aware, but they don't want to take chances. They
Oh,
are
I'm willing to
trained
blast part of the town. I'm getting so angry.
Yes. Well, they're trained to fight the arcanists, so they don't want to give you an opportunity to slip your manacles and fireball them.
I am maniacal. I
Yes,
couldn't remember.
he is manacled, right?
Yep.
I got out of one set. I guess I was remanacled.
You were. The other lord got you. So, the Veledrin is going to, or are going to, the 3 of them are going to scuttle in your direction, Adra. And they're going to attack you with fun things. Here we are. They're going to attack. First one is a stinger attack. Oh, no, a claw attack, excuse me. No. It's 15. And that's not a 15. That's a miss. So the second one is going to attack you. That's a 21.
That hits.
So you take 9 points of piercing damage as it snaps you with a claw. And its stinger comes arcing up and over. And is a blistering miss. Last one. Clauses are 20 for 7 points of damage. And that's a 23.
That is.
Oh. Interesting. You take 7 points of piercing damage. Nine points of poison damage. That is the half. It was 18 halved because of your dwarven heritage down to 9. And you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
What is she saying?
Constitution.
You can turn any idea
Because of the
into
poison?
reality. That means that when you make a website, you can turn your solo birdwatch.
19 plus 2
You're
is
fine.
21.
Again, you just shrug off that dang poison.
Yeah.
Okay. And the Grimblade is going to, the 3 surviving, 4 Grimblades are going to fire from cover. They're going to move within 30 feet of the Veledrin. One of them is going to stay back. And he's going to fire his crossbow at you. That is a... There's the wrong dice. Oh, that's worse. That is a 17, which misses. And another 16. Misses. Then the other 3 are going to also fire. Miss. 25.
There it is.
These ones are heavy crossbows. It's 17 points of piercing damage. What? Oh, well, that's pickle.
Yes.
So I'm going to turn and fire at Victor. That's a miss. That was the second Grim Blade, right? I got 4 more shots at these guys. One is a hit. Yikes. 14 points of damage to Victor. And 14 more points of damage. He's getting porcupined by these heavy crossbows. And the last 2 shots. What were those? No, 2 more.
2 more.
That's a 21 and a 27. 26, excuse me. So that's 2 more hits. 19 points. And 16 points is 35. Okay, that hurt.
Yeah.
The Grim Blades are a lot worse than I thought they were. And they're going to use their bonus action for combat tactics. And more of that hissing, chittering language is aimed at the Veledrin. Finnan is going to say screw it and run at you. The direwolf is going to move its movement to within 25 feet of you. He is then going to jump off, run up to you, using his halfling nimbleness to get around the lords surrounding you, and then use a free action to interact with an object on your person.
Yep.
One of your potions, pick a potion, knock it off, and then count it as rolled dice because you're unconscious.
Okay.
But he's going to use his action to put it into you, so whatever you're using.
So I have a potion of superior.
Do you want to use it?
Well, I'm at 0. What is it going to give me?
Superior will give you a lot. In 1 second. Wow. 8d4 plus 8.
Do I roll those?
Uh,
Or does he roll those? I can do it, I just wonder.
No, I got it.
Okay.
You regain 28 hit points.
Oh, thank you, Finn, you're a lifesaver.
And then he is going to use his bonus action to check and see if he can dodge as a bonus action. Dang it. he's going to use the... so the direwolf's going to get a little bit closer. He's going to get like 10 feet away. And then he's going to use his disengage action to run back to the direwolf. Because he can't dodge for an action. He can't dodge for his bonus action.
Okay.
And the Lord Inquisitors are going to take their go. And the first 3 around you are going to attempt to grapple you, so I need you to make
I'm already.
your manacle. They're trying to drag you away. I need you to make a grapple. I need you to make an athletics or an acrobatics check to stay out of their sticky fingers. Sucked.
Athletics is plus 4. What's the other one?
Acrobatics.
That's only plus 2, so we're going to do an athletics.
Okay. They're going to move half their speed, so they're going to move 15 feet into 10 with you. And then the others are just going to kind of follow along for now.
So how many lords are with?
3 on him, 3 on you. With the knights trying to screen off the fighters and the rogue. And then the null mage is just kind of dealing damage to whomever shows a fight, and the Grimblades and Veledrin kind of screwing with all and sundry.
Yes.
The Veledrin are specifically targeting you two as spellcasters because that's what they're bred and formed to do, and then the Grimblades just kind of doing their own thing, shooting at whoever's conscious. Those heavy crossbows.
Ka-thunk.
Yeah. So then the ones around you are going to attempt to grapple you.
You grappled me.
No, me.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
you-
sorry. You
oh, you're
pointed.
good. Yeah,
I
you-
thought at me.
So first, well, first a great sword attack, which does not do anything. Your sword does. That is a disarming strike. As he swings at you so hard, he loses his grip on the sword. It flies 5 feet up.
Oh my.
He's going to leave it for now and attempt to grapple you. You need to make an athletics or acrobatics check.
Woohoo, 13 plus 9 is 22. Is that
You're
enough?
fine.
Okay, good.
He is then going to use his movement to go after the sword and pick it up as a free action. The other two are going to attempt to greatsword and grapple you. Greatsword, 18 misses. Grapple.
Oh, right. 26.
You're fine. Greatsword, misses, and grapple.
23.
You're fine.
Okay.
God for you.
I'm going to have her roll for me.
I love my dice. I love my dice. I love my dice. Even though I get initiative of 4. Okay, I'll take the initiative of 4. Whoa. And grappling would have been dragging me away too, right?
Well, grappling first would have been putting the manacles on.
Oh, okay. All right.
And then, if like the first guy had manacled you, the other two would have tried to grapple you and drag you away.
Okay.
So they're just kind of like trying to cuff you right now.
Gotcha.
Stop resisting! Stop resisting!
Sure.
No, it's like that kind of a situation where the cops are like piling on you and they're like, stop resisting! And you're like, I can't breathe! Sorry. I'm sorry, that's so loud. Anyway, wow, that was bad. Pedro, you're up. We're on gear, you're on deck.
Alright, so I have these. One lord is kind of scallywag to 5
He's
feet away.
5 feet away from you, and the other two are right on top.
Okay, so I moved my spiritual weapon 120 feet closer before.
Uh-huh.
So how much more have I gotta go?
You could probably bring it within striking distance. Same next round, because you're like close. You could maybe make a disadvantage striking against the guy who went to go get the sword.
I'm gonna try. If you look at that, because I get a. 19.
Yeah, that hits.
Really?
With disadvantage?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I forgot the disadvantage part. That's gonna make a difference.
Net 20.
Thanks. No, but it is 20. It's not a nat 20,
So,
but it is
dirty
20.
20 will take the 19, and he will get hit.
Okay.
Just clipped at the edge, so
okay,
go
so
ahead.
some damage here. It's 18 points damage.
Wow. Okay. That hurt.
Good. It's a lord, right?
That's
Yes.
sort
Has
of
he been
the
injured before? or
objective
has he been-
of hitting someone, isn't it?
That's what I want to do.
To make them hurt.
Yeah.
It's not here.
And then what are you going to do for your action?
Hang on, turn mark this
Pull
one.
out something big. Unless you can,
What did you say?
Pull out something big unless you can.
and you can't help me. I don't think. I don't know. Is there
Are there,
anything you can
there's
do to
3
help me?
guys on him?
And 2.5 guys on you.
If I were to do something like Firestorm, am I too
He would get hit. He would get
He would
caught
get
in the
hit.
crossfire, yeah.
Okay, I don't know.
But she can't.
She cannot sculpt.
Okay.
Okay.
She would hit them, and she would also womp you, which,
And
with
her
your HP the way it
13.
is, I don't
it would
think
be
you would
super
survive.
bad.
And it might, if Firestorm rolls well, you'd be dangerously into the territory of really dead.
Yeah, I don't want to.
I don't
Because
wanna be
if it
really
equals, if the negative damage equals or exceeds your max hit points, so if you got 0, you got max, you go down to an equal level, you die.
Wow.
You die dead.
Okay.
You do die dead.
You did that. Well, alright.
And she can't cast anything like Dispel Magic and get me out of one of the two.
Do you have anti-magic field?
I don't have an anti-magic field, but I can dispel. That's all I can do is dispel.
I'll check the ruling on dispel here with regards to objects.
It would be quite a surprise if she could somehow take away
Yeah.
both of those with some kind of a spell, and
Choose
all of a
one.
sudden they had to deal with somebody that was going to fireball them and put Sculptor on me. Right?
Let's see here. I kind of want this to work. Ooh, no. No, that's not going to work unless you cast it at 8th level or higher.
I don't have any.
Or you roll really, really well. You're welcome to try it, but it'll
No.
be a thing. It'll be one of
No.
those. No, wait a minute. I'm not saying you can't do it. What I'm saying is, it's a 3rd level.
Right.
So, DC equals 10 plus the spell's level of a ability check using your spell casting ability. So that would be plus. It would be a plus. It would be DC. It would be D20 plus 5 with a DC of 10 plus spell level
So 13 or 14 or 15.
or higher, depending on how high the spell goes. So you can try and cast it, and if you roll the way that you were rolling to escape the anti-magic manacles, you will be able to do it. If you fail, then you fail.
Question.
Yes,
They have a, does he, you have a turn you have a turn right after me, right?
correct.
So if I am able to get those to dispel the
Huh?
I'm an idiot. I forgot Elizabeth's turn.
Oh,
well, she's at the end.
Did I not do it? Are we still in the first round of
We're
combat?
still in the first round of starting.
Oh, good. I was afraid
No,
we
we just got started. No. We're partway through the first round.
Okay, we're good.
Phew.
We're good.
No, but if I dispel the magic and get the manacles off him, can
But
he
that's
use,
only one of them, right? I'm still grappled?
You're still grappled in hands, but the
Am I able to
grappled-
cast magic if I'm grappled?
Let me see. Speed becomes 0. Count benefit from any bonus to its speed. There's nothing in the ruling that says you can't do something funny, but if you're making an attack, you'll have disadvantage on the attack if you're not making a melee attack. Because then if you make a spell attack, you'll have disadvantage. Spell saves, I don't remember which way we've ruled. I flopped like a fish on a line on this ruling as to whether they get advantage or not on the saves. I don't remember what we landed on last time, but regardless.
my concern is if I free him using, we'll say, a 7th level spell or something like that, and he has to roll to do something else, like he can't just take off running because he's still.
He can't take off running, but he can theoretically cast a spell.
Right.
He could theoretically, if he casts it at 3rd level or higher, he could sculpt around you potentially, and him definitely. And for example, just drop a danger close fireball on himself, using himself as the point of origin for the sphere, and be unharmed. And you be unharmed.
And the horses aren't anywhere near
And
me.
the horses are back at the Tribor Trail. So the only horses in play are the war horses.
That's what I know.
So those ones are closer to the village green than to where you are right now. So
My concern is that you can cast the spell, but he can't kill those lords outright because he's not even big enough.
depends on how high you cast the spell.
Because he's not going to be able to counter roll if they then try and grapple him again. He doesn't have necessarily
He has an athletics or acrobatics check to get out of it.
right, which would be only a +4.
Right.
So okay.
Only a +4.
Hmm?
Only a +4.
But
Well-
on the other hand, you can attack mine or yours.
She doesn't have any manacles on her right now.
No. I'm
The
saying
lords.
she
Mm.
can, yes, can attack to hurt hers or mine,
The lords, yes.
the lords, and I have a question before we move forward. I am allowed to try and get out of with the Constitution save or something after my turn's done, right?
With Squarespace, you can turn
Yes.
any idea
And I can take a potion for my turn.
You can do that.
Well, I can't cast magic. Is taking a potion casting magic?
I don't think so.
Because it's already, the magic was done before.
It's pretty darn specific in that you cannot cast spells.
Mhm.
So that's not casting a spell. That's taking something that's already been bespelled and ingesting it.
And doing that doesn't affect my ability then at the end of my turn to do the roll to try and get out of stuff.
Well, it depends. If you use your bonus action to take the healing potion, you roll dice. If you use your action, you take the max healing. If you use your action and take the max healing, you can't make an athletics check. Because it takes your action to make the check.
Oh.
If you use your bonus action, you can roll dice, but then you have your action to make the athletics check to get out.
Well, I'd really like to not cut off the ability to try and get out, obviously. You know, I don't like the idea that I can't do squiddly against these foul beings. Well, that's when I get to my turn.
Yeah. Okay. So I already did my spiritual weapon.
Yep.
So I
So
think I'm
you're
gonna
up
do,
as to what you want to do.
right. So do I have anything that can hit multiple people?
What do you got?
Well, I've got obviously wand of magic missiles.
You can divide the darts between people, yes.
Okay.
It will degrade the killing efficiency, but it will weaken multiple people if you shoot them with multiple. If you shoot them with singular darts against multiple people.
So if I've got 3 lords around me, right? So if you cast it at or throw it at 6, that would be 2 dice. It would be 8d8 plus 8. 84 plus 8. Would I just divide up the points, or
No, you take each. You just be like, okay, 2, 2, and 3, and 2, 3, and 3, or something like that.
Okay, all right. And then the plus 8 goes.
Well, it's
divided.
each dart deals d4 plus 1. So
Oh, okay.
it'd be 2 plus 2, 3 plus 3, 3 plus 3.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm gonna.
She's starting at a level 3 or she's starting at level 1?
She just said she's casting at level 6, so
Which is 5 plus 3? Or
well, it's yeah. So it's a total of 8 darts flying around. So that would be 2 plus 2, 3 plus 3, 3 plus 3.
Right. Okay, so I'm gonna.
Interesting.
So somebody gets 8 damage.
Okay. So the one that got clobbered with the magic, with the spiritual weapon, got 8.
Okay. And then the next one got 9. Nice. 12.
Okay. So when that happens, all 3 of them are going to use Mage Slayer.
All 3 of them are what?
Going to use Mage Slayer, and they're going to use their reaction to make a melee weapon attack against you.
They get to riposte in a sense?
In a sense, because when a creature within 5 feet of them casts a spell, it can use its reaction to make a melee weapon attack against that creature.
Okay.
One of the perks of being an Inquisitor.
Yes.
That is a 27. That is a natural 20 with nothing happening. And that is a 26. So,
26 meaning what? To hit?
yeah, those
Okay.
were the 3 hits. First a tick. 12 points of damage for the first strike. $11 points of damage for the second strike. And 19 for the third. Aye, 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 aye. So I think I may have overestimated her deadliness. I just watched us spank one thing after another. I'm like, oh my God, make
Well,
these
you
guys.
did give us an awful lot of anti-magic people.
Yeah, I just didn't really take that into consideration when I considered you absolutely mollywopping them with everything in your spellbook. I didn't consider that you might well get grappled.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, 'cause I've had one attack.
Yeah. Note, if you're ever starting a game like this, take that into consideration if one of their primary attacks is these things like something that nerfs one of your biggest damage dealers. Just take that into consideration. That brings us to a
Me.
U.
Bonus action
Healing potion.
to do a healing
Okay.
potion.
What are you? Which one are you taking?
What have I got left?
I don't know, what's your
even
Look
know.
at the notes.
If you don't have one in your inventory, you can check the party supplies and see what you can
Just
run
a
it.
second. Just a second. Problem is that I wrote everything down on a piece of paper that when somebody redid this to try and make it neater, that I can't find them now. One of the dangers of having someone else neaten things up for you. Let's see. That's all of mine. I know that since I haven't used a superior, that we all have at least one,
Okay.
and that's what I would want to use. And so what am I rolling?
8d4 plus 8 for superior.
8d4?
Plus 8 for the superior, yes.
Okay, dice, you need to do better for me than anybody has done for me so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10 of these, I guess. When I acquired this, it was because I was always using magic missile. Well, I guess 16 is the least I can get.
Yes.
Eight, 12, 16, 25, plus 8.
What is this?
Oh. This is not what spells I could with.
No?
This is spells, not.
It's
Oh,
something.
wait a minute. Itchy, protection, energy. This is all levels and spells. But that's cool.
That's the spell book from the wizard in the Dungeon of Phandalin.
Okay. But I got 30, what did I say, 33?
Okay, you have 33 hit points.
That brings me up to almost something that I might survive one attack.
Mm-hmm. Well,
33 is 46. At least I'm up into the 40s. And now I've got to roll,
a d20 and add your athletics.
I think it was the 4, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Let's put this. Let's do this to make things clean so I don't lose any of this stuff. If anybody wants more of these, I've got a whole bunch of them. Oh. $15?
Unfortunately, does not yet.
That's the highest I've rolled.
Okay. So the null mage is going to, which I think I forgot last turn. Oh no, I
No,
did.
you got it.
I haven't gotten my turn. I haven't gotten that turn yet. Jeez Louise. All right, the null mage is going to, or the null mages are going to. What to do? What to do? They're going to. Well, first of all, that one is going to cast Spiritual Weapon. And
Make a mistake and do it against your own person.
Alright, so first of all, we're going to take two of them and pound on you. They want you unconscious so you stop fighting. It's easier
I'm not
to...
fighting.
You're trying to break out of the shackles. Regardless of how ineffective, you're wiggling. And they don't want you to wiggle. They want you to just be limp. And they drag you before the Grand High Inquisitor.
I'm not going to enjoy that.
No, you're not. That's the point. Well, it doesn't matter, though, because that's a 11, which misses. And the second one is a 19.
That doesn't hit.
Why not?
My
Your armor class is 19, isn't it?
yeah, but I've still got the thing up.
I think.
I thought it was up to because of the staff. I didn't. I thought I cast that when I came in.
Shield in the last one turn.
Okay.
And you
Then I
can't
can't
cast.
do it now.
Right, you can't cast. And shield
So-
lasts. Shield is a spell that lasts until the start of your turn. You stopped casting Mage Armor, which is the other thing you cast that's 8 hours. You don't cast Mage Armor anymore because it doesn't do anything beneficial against the tattoo. With the tattoo, you got 19. With Mage Armor, you got 17.
Okay, and you can't do both.
It doesn't make any sense because it doesn't. The Mage Armor doesn't exceed your tattoo. Because you got 2 more armor class with your tattoo than you do with the Mage Armor, so you're not doing that anymore. What you're doing is you're casting Shield, which is a reaction which lasts until the start of your next turn. Which bumps you up to 24 when you're not shackled by adamantine, anti-magic infused.
Okay. So
shackles.
you're going to give me how much of my gains has gone away?
11. The other 2 are going to attack you, Edra. That's a miss with 10. That one just took a flying leap off the banister. And that's 20,
That hits.
which deals another 11 points of damage to you as well.
I'm just going negative now.
Oh, crud, it's a crit. Oh, frack. Oh, freck. Oh, freck. Okay. Drat. Okay. Drat. Oh, drat. I forgot about that. Oh, drat. Oh. Heck for breakfast. Rob, get it together. Shut up! I'm trying to deal with you right now. I'm trying to resolve the potential of declaring my die!
As soon as they realize they might kill her, they're not going to kill her because they want to torture her.
Pretty much. You're right, they're not going to attack you. Sorry. I'm going to reroll those attacks against. We'll just say Finnan because he's standing right next to you. Oh, that happens. That's a natural 20. Nothing happens, but it's bumpy. And then that's a 24, so both of them do hit him. That's so. That's a 22 on Finnan, that's a natural 20, and that's another 14 with the other one. 36. And he's below the double digits. Then, for their action, they're going to...
What was that?
Bonus action, a spiritual weapon, like what Edgar does.
Oh, okay.
Oh, by the way, I don't remember what we ruled on spiritual weapon. Does it drop hit you? I don't think it drops, so I think you still have spiritual weapon.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Yeah. They're gonna use, Sacred, no, they're not. They're going to, cast, jeez.
But another thing that helped us is with a whole bunch of the townspeople came and joined the fight against them for us.
Are there a whole bunch of townspeople left in the town?
Well, the problem is not many of them are fighters, and the ones that are either left or will like cower.
What's the suggestion?
They're going to... Yeah. We're going to do that. They're going to cast... First one's going to cast Bane at...
What is Bane?
Bane is the opposite of Bless. So they're going to attempt to Bane. How many people? Keep an eye on this, Edgar. You have access to most of the spells that they do.
I know, I've got...
3 within 30 feet. Well, that's Finnan, Rangir, and it would be you, but you're unconscious, so you don't count. Well, yeah, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
You should have gotten a tattoo for charisma.
I think you can.
Oh, really?
I think you still can.
Not now, I can't.
Not now, but when you get back to Waterdeep, you can take some downtime to go get a tattoo of
10.
Okay, you are baned. It just means you have a minus D4 to attacks.
I can't attack, so that doesn't matter.
Ability checks and saving throws, I think. Or attacks and saving throws, or attacks and ability checks, or something like that. Let me double check the tattoos here. Magic tattoos. Absorbing tattoo. Barrier tattoo. Blood Fury tattoo. Coiling Grasp tattoo. That's fun. Eldritch Claw tattoo. Interesting. Ghost Step tattoo. Illuminator's tattoo. Life Well tattoo. That was a lot of fun. That'd be useful for you, especially.
What's it called?
Life Well tattoo. Both of you, honestly. But more for him because he's squishier. Shadowfell Brand tattoo. No. Spellwalk tattoo. No. Okay. No, there are no charisma tattoos, unfortunately. But there are tomes of charisma out there.
Oh, okay.
So you two are baned, which means you have a minus D4 from your attacks, ability checks, and saving throws.
Both of us are being? Or you
no.
said you two?
You and Thin.
Oh, okay.
So sometimes I talk to Thin.
Okay.
Sometimes he answers. So that brings us to the next one. Is going to hurl a guiding bolt at Finn.
And Finn is in single digits.
Double digits.
I thought you said he went down into double digits. I thought you meant he went below double digits.
No, it's below.
He's below 100.
Yes.
I
So,
misunderstood when you said that. I was thinking he was like at 9.
No, he's at 76.
It's not good.
Well, the first one, oh my lord. Okay. That works. Something happens as the second mage goes to fire off a guiding bolt, and she winds up hitting herself. For 8 points of damage. And
With Squarespace, you can turn any idea into
halved down to 4 because of her magic resistance.
Even against her own magic.
Mm-hmm. I could have had them target you. That wouldn't be fair.
Well, to be fair, it just would wipe me out and we
lose the Children of Neverwinter. I'm not losing that right now. Although I might. I don't want to.
I was wondering about that.
We're squaring up for what I thought was going to be a mid-level scrap is turning into a deadly encounter.
It is.
Without my intention.
Anybody else to attack us before Victor?
She also has advantage against her on the next attack. After them we got Lisbeth and then Victor. So so then the next one's gonna fire. It's 2, 3, 4. 15 misses. 21 hits. 4. 10 points of damage, and the next attack against him has advantage. So the final attack here has advantage. It's a 23. More points of damage, and the next attack against him has advantage. The remaining 3 are going to hurl 2 of their bolts at Victor and 1 at Lisbeth. That's a 25 to hit Victor. $13. Just attack advantage. It's 23. More points of damage, and there's attack has advantage on him. And the attack against Lisbeth. That's another 23. $12. And the next attack against her has advantage. Alright. So all 3 of the turtle trio are encased in glowing light. That's their turn. And Lisbeth is going to decide that wasn't very friendly and charge down on them. The knights get in the way, but she's going to get them after she breaks through the knight's wall. So she's going to hit the knights with a trampling charge from Shade Breath, which does hit at a 19.
Ooh, wonderful.
So that's 2d6 plus 4. Seven points of damage to the knight. And I'm just kind of walking the knight's damage down the line. He's just attacking one guy until he's dead because I can't remember where they are.
Right, that's fine.
And he has to make a strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
I'd like him prone.
We would like him prone because then Shade Breath gets another attack.
Yeah.
Huh! Natural 1. He is very prone.
Yes.
And he takes 3 points of falling damage
Oof.
because he gets knocked hard to the ground. And Shapegrowth makes another attack of advantage. That's a 19. Okay. That's another 8 points of damage,
Alright.
which crushes his ribcage
Oh.
and steps on his head.
Oh.
And
You cheer over here.
you're unconscious.
In my head, I'm going,
Tell me that Victor killed off half the people that are against us.
Well, Shadebreath just crushed a knight's skull, so
Good.
that's a heck.
she took some guiding bolts, and all 3 of them have suffered the effects of guiding bolt, so they have advantage on the next attack against them. But Shadebreath has brought her into the fray, and she's going to pound on some knights. Whoa! Natural 20. Huh. I rolled the thing for the crit roll, and it rolled a 1. No effect. It's irritating, but it's better that I roll a nat 1 there than I roll
Yes,
somewhere else.
exactly. Oh, yeah.
Still, that's a natural 20. That's a... $17, which hits. And another 17, which also hits.
Good.
And I forgot to do Great Weapon Master. It's just one I didn't know.
With Squarespace, you can turn it.
Gotta remember Great Weapon Master. So that's 3 hits, one of them doubled. That's 5, 10. That's 10 points of damage from the first attack. You heard that right. 10 points of damage from a natural 20. Then 10 points of damage from the regular. And 16 from the third and final attack. The knight is not looking good.
Good.
That is Elizabeth's turn. Victor is going to attack. He's already in the knight's line, so Kellenbor is going to make his attack. It's a 9, that misses. But Victor's going to attack sword now. That's a 12, which misses. That's a 13, which misses. That's an 18, which hits for 13 points of damage and wipes out the knight.
Alright.
So how many knights are left now? That was 2 that have
1,
been
2,
down.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We did have 9, that's right.
They're both hanging on to their action surges for now,
Oh, Victor and Elizabeth? Okay.
because they don't want to waste them on the knights,
Understood.
because they're carving them up quite handily at this point, and they want to save them for something bad.
Yeah.
Of course, look, they haven't gotten to the lords and the Grimblades yet. They're trying to break through the knights line, or just kind of swamping them to try and stop them from getting through to the Hell Mages.
Alright.
The knights are going to just kind of hack back. 4 on Victor, 3 on Elizabeth. So it's 8, 6, 6. Miss. 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 Natural 1. Nothing. Miss. Just hit. Just hits. Miss. Miss. So 1 hit. Okay. 10 points of damage to Victor. And he has dropped down below 100.
Wow.
He is at exactly 50% right now.
And we've gotten rid of less than a quarter of the people we're fighting.
Yes.
Probably less than fifth.
Well, I was
Yeah,
accurate
less
though,
than a
right?
quarter, yeah. So, anyway. Miss. Hit. Hit. Miss. Hit. Hit. So 4 hits.
She only had 3 people against. Oh, they do
6
they do
attacks.
6 attacks.
It's 2 attacks per opponent. So 9. 4. 4. 17. And 24 points of damage to Elizabeth. Alright. That happened.
That was the Knights.
Yep.
We've got 2 more fighting groups against us, or 3 actually. The
Knights,
Beasties.
Lords, Null Mages, and Grimblades / Veledrin.
4.
5 if you count the Veledrin as a separate entity, but they kind of work with the Grimblades, so
But they get their own attacks.
yes. So 5 rounds of attacks against us. And name the Dark One with his eyes upon you. The Veledrin are going to hold their action until and unless you get up. Because they're not going to try and attack you while you're down. You're nicely unconscious. The Grimblades are going to pepper the fighters. But that 8 attacks. You alright?
I have a bit of a headache, but I'm good.
What?
I have a bit of a headache, but I'm good.
Miss. Miss. Natural 1. Nothing happens. Hit. Miss. Miss. Okay. So 1 hit to each of them. Nine points to Victor. And
With Smurfs, you can turn any idea into Phandalin. That means that
21 to
when you make a
Elizabeth.
website,
I think. Is it how much, Elizabeth? 21?
Yep.
Where did we leave our horses?
Up at the Tribor Trail.
So they're a fair distance away and probably very safe.
Yes. Very, very
So
safe.
we've got 7 of us total.
8 if you count the direwolf.
Okay.
I mean,
Oh, that's true. The 8. Okay. I was
because
trying to
3 of them have mounts,
Yeah.
and then 2 of you don't. So,
Yeah. But
Finnan is going to. Yeah, he's going to attack first. No, first he's going to use his bonus action to pour a healing potion down your throat. Do you have any more?
First.
Okay.
Are you up?
I have 30.
Okay, you're up though.
Yeah, and I've got 35.
Okay, you're
points.
awake. She is not.
Yeah, I know.
I have a greater healing.
You want to use it?
Yeah.
Okay. He's going to pour a greater healing potion down your throat. How many is that? 4d4 plus 4?
Don't have it.
Thanks. Alright, you've got the potion chart here. Yes, 4d4 plus 4.
If I can get to the point where I can actually cast a spell, I'm going to do call all of you here.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
there.
Yeah. I get where you're
Are
going with that.
you rolling for that or should I?
Yeah, I'm rolling
Okay.
because it's been in his plan.
Yeah, right.
Potion. Wow. My dice love you. Take 20 points of heat.
Oh, thank you, Finn. Thank you.
And then for his action, he's going to stab the ever-living Brack out of the nearest Inquisitor Ward.
Question: When I am down,
Yes.
I took myself down to -3 and went from that. Is it 0 that I come?
You go
back
from 0, so add
Oh,
3
I got
onto-
3 more.
Yes, give yourself 3 more. So you when you go below, if you don't equal your max HP, you automatically go to quote unquote 0.
38.
Yes.
Woo!
Hey, 3
Hey,
points
that's
could keep you alive.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So,
No, I was just all of a sudden when you went from 0, I went, wait a minute. I get from 0 too.
yeah, that's a hit. And we all know what that means.
Shake those dice, baby.
Yep.
Shake those dice.
How many am I rolling this time?
463.
Close. 8.
Double.
Triple.
I'll see your tripled and go with a quadruple.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright.
And it's Shuri that has made the decision that that's the case.
Well, since she made the decision and she steps on my things, I'm not going to validate that decision. Let the dice rain.
That's like the first time that he's been able to do that in this
Yes.
whole encounter.
Yes, he's been firing his arrows and then he's been healing people.
Yes. Well, thank you for the
That's
Good for healing.
9, 14, 18, 40 points of piercing damage to one of the Lord Inquisitors on you, Edra.
Okay.
And his direwolf is going to try and mop up.
Yes.
And holy crap, is he going to mop up?
Yes.
Can you do a 20?
Yeah,
Thank you.
I don't care, he's dead.
Alright. Is this one that was already damaged or not a damaged one?
I think maybe yes. Regardless, you have 2 Lord Inquisitors on you now.
Okay.
Who are probably, no offense, not probably manipulating next turn, not busy beating off this shish kebabbing hobbit. Or shish kebab it, if you will.
That's good.
And just for that, I'm going to give the shish kebab it inspiration.
That's right. That's right. I was thinking the same thing. That's an inspiration point.
So now the Lord Inquisitors are going to, one of them is going to manacle you.
Attempt.
She's unconscious. No, she's not.
I'm not. That's 20 points.
They're going to swing at the shish kebab first with their great swords. I'm keeping that.
And miss kebab it. And miss kebab it, right? Oh, yes.
That is a miss. And that is also a miss.
Yes.
So then they're going to use their two other actions to try to grapple you, so make athletics checks.
17 plus 9.
You're
is-
fine. You're fine.
Oh, okay.
Go, roll it.
Okay.
If you really roll badly, you might.
18 plus
You're
9.
fine.
What did you roll?
I rolled an 8.
Oh,
So it was like we were.
Why don't they roll 2s and 3s against me?
I don't know.
They didn't roll 2s and 3s. They were. She's just rolling crazy stupid high. They're not.
I don't get to do much here. I'm not doing much attacking. I'm not doing much of anything.
Right,
So the
she's
dice
kind
are
of
like
wrestling
happy,
with
happy
she's,
dice.
she's just kind of
Happy
wrestling
dice.
with a pair of Lord Inquisitors right now.
My dice are not happy with the Lord Inquisitors.
Yeah. So it is your turn.
It is.
Don't forget about their Mage Breaker or their Mage Slayer thing.
It's Finnan's turn before mine.
Yeah, Fenton just went, and then the Lord's trying
Oh,
to
right.
grapple you.
Mage Breaker.
Not Mage Breaker. Don't forget about the Mage Slayer.
Yeah, right.
Because
What's
if
a
you
Mage
cast
Slayer?
a spell in their vicinity, they will attack you.
Okay.
Um,
So is
Good, Hugh.
Magic Missiles is a spell.
Magic Missiles is a spell.
So everything I've got basically
Except
except for
the-
Hugh is a
Yes.
spell. Okay, well.
And I'm just saying, I
It
don't want
is-
Yeah.
you to go down because you forgot that
Right,
they will
exactly.
do this because it is their nature.
She doesn't have to cast a spell to use her spiritual weapon.
Correct. Spiritual weapon is
Right,
still fair
yeah,
game.
right.
And she's got
when
Hugh.
When you cast whatever it was, the magic missiles last time, you cast a spell within 5 feet of
Right,
them, and
okay.
3 of them made a great
Right.
sword attack on you and whopped you into the
Yes,
ground.
completely.
Oh, I've
So
got to get
let's-
away from them before I cast a spell then.
If you value your health, yes.
Well, no, the way I've been protecting myself with the dice.
17
Oh,
misses.
miss.
Rats.
Was that with the?
That was for my spiritual weapon.
Okay. That's
Um,
okay. Well, take a swing
Okay.
with
Okay.
Hugh.
You haven't
Yeah,
used
fine.
Hugh in
I
a
haven't
while.
used Hugh in a while.
Yeah.
I've got also bone counter, but that's
That's
mostly
more.
for skeletons, right?
That's more of a gag weapon, honestly.
Oh,
Or-
really?
Like not literally a gag weapon. It's just like it's more of a finishing weapon against skeletons. Like
okay.
we don't use it the way that we originally thought we were going to use it.
Okay.
We don't pussyfoot around the deadly wounded ones to let you go knock them on the head and get a gold.
Okay.
We just,
okay.
if you are fighting skeletons, get out bone counter
And,
and start whacking. And if you
Okay.
get one, hooray, you got a gold. But don't make it, because when we tried to make it so that you could get gold out of it, we almost died because
Yeah.
skeletons were hacking us to pieces. While the
Right.
fighters were like, I can't kill it, it's almost dead.
Yeah, right.
So,
Okay, so I can't. I've got my glasses. I got a +8 on the attack.
so what you got is your proficiency bonus plus your strength bonus. So your proficiency bonus should be +5 now.
Yes.
And then your strength should be +4
that's
from the Gauntlets of Ogre Power. So
Yes,
it should
that's
be
correct.
+9
All right.
on the hit. And then it'll be +1 on top of that from the magic
Plus
properties of
one.
Hugh.
That's
So it'll be
right.
+10
10.
for Hugh to attack, and then +5 for Hugh to damage.
Okay. +10.
You know what you need to do next time? we play?
17.
17?
+10.
+10 is 27, that will hit.
Okay. And what do I need to? And it's a D8.
D8 or D10, depending on whether you're holding your shield.
I'm holding my shield.
Then it's an D8.
Yeah. What do I need to do next time?
Next time we play Lost Mine of Phandalin, somebody in the campaign needs to play someone named Hugh.
Needs to what?
True.
Hugh,
Hugh.
as in H-U-G-H.
H-U-G. I had a +1 on my damage,
+5.
+5. So it's a 6 of a damage.
Okay.
Not great, but
I mean, you hit him
yeah.
square in the face,
Yeah.
and he didn't like it very much.
Aw. I'm crying.
But he's not dead.
Now it's me.
Ron Geary, you're up.
And
You are currently restrained by the manacles and grappled by a
somebody
Lord
holding on to me.
Inquisitor, yes.
Here's my thought is that I'm at 38 now,
Yeah.
and it would really help me to continue going up with my points with the rolling of dice, and then because that doesn't prevent me from trying to get loose, and I can't do anything after I get loose. But if I've protected myself against, they're going to now start hacking at me, probably.
At the very least, the null mages are going to be pounding on you with their spiritual weapons to try and keep you quiet.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. I think I've got to have a. I did superior. I've got to have at least one greater.
Probably,
And
We
then
all
we're-
did, yeah,
Huh?
Yeah.
we all did.
So, what do I do with that?
4d4 plus 4.
And I have, that's it? 4d4?
Plus 4.
Not that one, this one.
I mean, if you rolled d6s, I wouldn't look. I'd look the other way, but
No.
you guys are in over your heads. I'm in over my head. If you want to fudge the rolls a little bit, I'm not gonna screw you on it.
Well, I have a plus 20. I mean, I don't feel like without plus 2 I'd be really nervous right now, but they take me down pretty fast, so.
They took me down. I went 104, 95, 85, 61, 51, 39, 17 minus 3, which
Yeah.
is 0. Then
Yeah.
13, 46, and
38.
back down to actually 49,
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
down to 38.
All right.
I've been tracking up and down. Ah!
I take that. That was bad.
8 plus 4 is
12.
That's
12.
not bad. That's not bad.
So you're at 50 right now,
Okay.
and that was your bonus action, and you're down a potion, and now you can attempt to.
Break free.
Uh,
Let's get a nat 20.
what's your athletics?
Huh?
What's your athletics?
Plus 4. Yeah, but, you know, if that's not enough, then it doesn't do me any good to try. 20.
Natural 20. Let me check something really fast. I want this to work.
So that's 24.
I don't know that you've been going about this the right way, but oh well. What's your sleight of hand?
No. Only plus 2.
Oh.
Religion is 10.
No, it's fine. I'm just you can't very well preach your way out of those shackles. Unfortunately.
Investigation, you know, insight would be insight.
Actually, people prayed him out of it, though.
Yeah.
Arcana.
Yeah. You can't identify your way out of
Intelligence,
it.
I can't think my way out of it.
No.
Wisdom.
So
What you're saying is I have no way of getting myself out.
I don't know if you can get out of these things. It's a DC
I
20.
rolled a 20!
It's a. I'll tell you what it is. I'll give you a mulligan on this one. It's a DC 28 to slip out of them, and a DC 40 to break them. They're adamantine shackles.
Yeah,
I
right.
don't know. And I checked the rules, and it says, contrary to popular belief, a natural 20 does not automatically succeed on an ability check or something else. So I don't know what to say here.
Well, basically, I can never get out because...
I'll tell you what I'll let you do
No,
next turn.
What's that?
When we get around to next turn again, if you're still breathing,
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you attempt a sleight of hand check to pick the pocket of the Lord Inquisitor to get his key.
Oh, okay.
If you
So what
succeed,
if Finnan does that?
He's got to
Finn
come
could do
close.
that theoretically too, but he has to get in there and get over there and stop defending you from getting smashed into the ground
Yeah.
and stop pouring healing potions during throat every time you go down.
Yeah.
So, yes, theoretically he could.
His sleight of hand is significant, right?
His sleight of
I-
hand,
yeah.
his sleight of hand is minimum 25. So yes, he could 100% get the key and get you out. It's just a question of getting over there, getting through the Lord Inquisitor, who is trying to slash him into the ground, and then
And you'd have to
getting you
leave the Lord Inquisitors, which gives them...
and attack. And
attack
they would
of
probably
opportunity.
attack on him rather than attacking you because they don't view you as a threat right now. So yes, I will. For now,
Okay, I'm just saying, I have been
If
disappointed
doesn't-
and discouraged, but to find out that there is absolutely nothing I can do except, if I'd known that, I would have been not rolling the dice, I would have been taking maximum.
Yeah, I
And you
honestly
can't tell me that,
I didn't
right?
know what your athletics was at the time.
It wouldn't have mattered.
If you had an 8 or higher athletics, you could have rolled a natural 20, gotten a 28, and slipped out.
Right.
Or not athletics, it would have had to have been a sleight of hand to slip out.
Yeah.
And sleight of hand's only two.
Right, so but if you had an 8 or higher sleight of hand, then you could have slipped out. Whereas Fennon, for example, has a plus 15 sleight of hand. So he has a minimum that he can roll is 25. So if he rolls a 13 or higher on the dice, he's out of these things.
Yeah. Right.
So he has a slightly below average chance of getting out of them just on the go. So, they're not.
When I rolled a 20, I'm like, oh good, I can fight next turn.
I thought you could too. I was really hoping that the natural 20 would work, and then I remembered hearing someone else say, "Hey, that's not auto success on a check, just on attack rolls and things."
Oh, I see.
And so I looked it up on the official wiki page for D&D, and
It's okay.
if you'd like, you can go back and
No.
retrograde the healing attempts.
No,
Not
that's
do
okay.
not do anything productive. Just take a healing potion instead of rolling the dice, which would give you. I would just say, honestly, at this point, I'd just say you could just take the 2 healing potions that you've drunk so far and just tack on whatever their max healing would be.
Yeah,
to
okay,
whatever
so
your
their
speed
max
is now.
went. I'm trying to remember what I rolled.
That's what I'm saying. Don't worry about the rolling. What I'm saying is, just go back, take the max of a greater, the max of a superior, which is 20 and 40. So just give yourself 60 healing points because I didn't.
From 0.
No, from where you're at now.
Okay.
Give yourself 60 from where you're at now because I didn't properly explain to you that there is no way on God's green earth that you're going to get out of this.
Well, is that something that I should know? I should have done a history check.
Honestly, I'm giving it to you because you guys are getting mollywopped by the Inquisition.
Well, I'm
right
up
now,
to
and I feel
110 then.
Right. I feel bad because you guys are getting absolutely mollywopped by the Inquisition.
Is there a don't covet law on this planet? I 120.
I'll give you some of
110,
mine.
yeah.
Whatever.
You'll get back there. Just give yourself, and don't forget, guys. We run on healing surges here, which means you could take your action to roll a hit dice. And I'm gonna double check how many hit dice can be rolled in a single healing surge, but there's an amount that you can get back. Per turn for a healing surge. So that's going to be
At this point,
Well, at this point, I don't know what I can do with my turn.
like
Huh?
hit them.
I can hit them with the staff.
At a
That's
minute.
it. Yeah.
No, you can hit them with your staff
Yeah.
at disadvantage.
Yeah. No, I was just thinking because I've got 110, it makes no sense at all to do any kind of a until
Okay.
they knock me down again.
Here it is. Up to half of your hit dice. So you
Okay.
can roll up to 7 hit dice.
right.
And I'm gonna run it on the Achilles and the tortoise rule of half. With it just, so first time you can roll up to 7, and then whatever is left, you just roll half of whatever whatever hit dice you have left.
Okay,
So if you roll the full 7, you have 8 left. You can roll 4 next time, 2 next time, 1 next time.
Gotcha.
like that.
Yeah.
So you can roll as your action. You can roll up to 7 Right up to half of whatever number of hit dice you have right now.
Okay.
And when I say up to, I mean you roll. I think you add your con mod. I don't know
That's what
that.
it says here.
Well, that's for leveling up, but
What are the hit dice?
In the middle of the page.
D6 is for you. I think you have 15 on them.
I have 15? I've got
So
a...
level 15.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can find that out here. Okay.
Yeah. So for each hit dice spent in this way, the player rolls the die and adds the character's Constitution modifier. The character regains hit points equal to the total. The character can decide to spend an additional hit die after every roll.
What level are we?
Great. A character who uses a healing surge can't do so again until he or she finishes a short long rest.
Ooh.
What level are
I'm
we?
15.
saying screw that. I'm saying you can spend as many as you darn well please until you run out.
Okay.
Does my
Um,
proficiency bonus of +5 affect anything that I've been doing?
Just your athletics or acrobatics or
Well,
sleight of hand
athletics
checks.
is what I've been failing on.
Are you proficient in it? Do you have a little dot next to it?
Just a second. I'm gonna look. It's either athletics or acrobatics, right?
Or sleight of hand?
No.
Okay. If you don't have the little black
Mhm.
dot next to it, you're not proficient in it, so your proficiency bonus doesn't apply. What you can do is take your staff, which you are proficient in, take your strength modifier of +4 from the gauntlets, and although,
The gauntlets are
Ooh.
pre-existing magic.
yeah, but it's an anti-magic field.
Oh.
I
okay.
don't know, but it makes sense that if they're putting the gauntlets on top, the manacles on top of your gauntlets, you,
He's got skinny arms. They put the gauntlets way up.
It makes sense that if you can't cast spells, that your manacles would negate gauntlets.
Okay.
And probably the ring. If I'm being brutally honest.
Yeah.
So you have an 18 armor class right now. And your strength is whatever it is without the gauntlets. So you
Strength is +0. And then I've got a 4, but that's for the
right,
gauntlets.
for the gauntlets. So you got a +0 on your strength
Mm-hmm.
without the gauntlets effect.
I've got a +1 next to strength in this small area, which would not be from the gauntlets.
Runner is +1.
Oh,
fine.
that's the ring.
Yeah, that's the +1 ring of ancient FNO, which would probably be negated by the manacle effect because it casts into magic field. So what you can do is you can make a +5 attack value at disadvantage with the staff.
What's the +5 from?
Proficiency bonus because you're proficient at quarterstaffs.
Okay. Okay.
Disadvantage because you're manacled. But, so then,
You haven't seen my handiwork even with manacles on. I've been practicing with manacles my whole life just for this inevitable thing because I roll so badly. You like that?
so I'm going to give you back the turn where you rolled the natural 20 because you would have known better than to try and break out again. So you can make a disadvantage attack roll with that at +5. Yep. So D20 +5.
Has one of them been hit at all and been lowered?
Yeah, one of them clobbered.
We'll go for him.
I can give you that 20 back if you'd like.
14.
Did you hear him, Mike?
Oh, I've got it, but I got a 14 for my second one. +5 is 19.
19 will hit.
Okay.
So now you get D8 because you're holding it in two hands, I presume.
Yeah.
Because you kind of slung your spell book at this
There.
point because it's useless
Yeah.
with the manacles on. So,
That's a 10. This is an 8.
so
How many D8s?
1d8 plus 0. This is plus your strength, which is 0.
5.
Yes.
5 points of damage.
Woo! Woo!
Yeah,
Yeah, you betcha.
poke
I
him-
feel good about doing something!
poke him in his inquisitorial goons.
No, what I want to do is fake here and bring it up.
Sure. So that's what you do, and he's not particularly happy. And that is your turn, and the Null Mages are going to take their turn now. So, come on, don't do that to me. I need you to be good. Alright, Alright. Spiritual weapon. They're going to... Are you conscious?
Oh yeah.
They're going to take swings at you.
Pretend to be unconscious, then they will attack you.
No thanks.
Doesn't matter for you. That's a 22.
That hits.
Oh, that's an extra 20. And nothing happens. That's an 11. 4 is an extra 1. Happens. 5 is a miss. 6 is a 13. And 7 is a 13. So 2 of them hit you for an automatic 14 points of damage total, because 7 and 7. And then make that another 1 and 8, so another 9, so 23 total points. Oh, come on. I'm so bad at this game. Wow. I'm bad at this game.
No, actually, you're really good. You're destroying us.
No, that's not the point. Jeez, oh Pete's. What can I do that's interesting that will kill you?
Attack someone else.
Yeah. You know what? Scrooby. They're going to cast...
Players are on the lookout.
I'm going to cast Hold Person on Victor and Elizabeth.
No!
And the horses.
No!
I'll take the 0.
Huh?
I'll take. Oh, is this in addition to the?
We
0?
have no one to
the
fight
spiritual
us.
weapon bonus attack. And
And
then
then they're gonna action.
they're going to action attack.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright. Wisdom saving throws, I think. Start with Victor. These guys are doing too well. Wisdom saving. Here we go. Oh. Frick knuckles.
Huh?
Well, that's fine.
Cool.
That's also fine.
Cool.
That's fine.
Cool.
That's fine. The other 3 are gonna try it.
Huh?
The other 3 are gonna try it. Oh, and Bane's lost, by the way. Because they just tried to hold person's concentration spell. They used the concentration spell of Bane.
Oh.
I didn't think about that.
So now I'm no longer...
Bane. You no longer have a D4 minus to your attack and ability checks and saving throws, which I completely forgot to do. I forgot to enforce those. Oh well. Like I said, I'm bad at this game.
I think that you're just really tired because of
Well,
time zones.
You also have 3 characters that you're playing.
And no,
No,
I
you're
have,
playing about
Plus, oh, wait a minute,
about
plus-
15 characters.
But characters, but then all of the
Yeah.
other characters.
I have 3
you know, there's so many
DMPCs
different-
and
yeah.
7, 12, 24, 27 NPCs in play right now.
5 of your characters. You've got 2 horses.
Okay, sure, fine, yes. I've got 6 of
And
those.
You've got
So I
all
got
of
6
the other ones.
DMPCs and 27
Bad guys.
NPCs.
And
right now.
you have to constantly switch back and forth between.
And the problem is these guys are complicated.
Yeah.
Because there
right.
are
But
spellcasters
they're not
in the mix.
sturgis.
But
God.
the point is that switching from
Yeah.
protecting the party versus trying to figure out what to do to the party
Yeah. All right.
is
all right.
also
So,
another complicated thing.
Whole person. And Victor's help. Okay. Paralyzed. Okay. And Kellenborg is going to be attacked. And he's fine. And he's held. That's 2. And the last one is Elizabeth. Oh, she's fine. She's disgustingly fine.
That's not disgusting. That's a blessing.
She gets a thing.
A what?
She gets a thing. Wow,
I don't know
that's
what a
just
thing is.
pathetic. She can sense. She gets attuned because she got a critical save. She can sense the location of all creatures within 30 feet of them until the next turn. Whoa! All right. So Victor and Elizabeth. I mean, Elizabeth is fine. Victor and Kellenborg are both paralyzed. And they can make a save against it. At the end of each of its turn, it can make another wisdom saving throw. So then, Elizabeth is going to, oh, Elizabeth. She is going to take out. She's going to see what's going on with the 2 Null Mages concentrating on Victor and Kellenborg. She is going to burn another Fighting Spirit point.
This is the first one. She's been holding on to those, I thought.
Yes, it is. So she's going to burn a Fighting Spirit point and get 12. I think I'm double check my temperate. Where are you? Sorry, here it is. 15 temporary hit points.
Ooh, nice.
She's a 15th level player.
Ah, very cool.
And advantage on her attacks.
All right.
So she is going to run. No, she's not. She's going to use it to discount the disadvantage of a ranged attack in proximity with a melee fighter. So she's going to take 3 javelin attacks at the null mage that's holding Victor.
Excellent.
Just straight mundane javelins, so there's no resistance.
Yes.
It's the equivalent of hitting someone with a rock when they're trying to fight you with a spell.
Well, it works.
That's a hit. That's a 20. It's a high something. Yeah, that's a 20 something. That's a. That's a hit. And that's a hit. Alright, 3 javelins into the null mage. Ow. So first javelin is d6 plus 4. It's 8. It's not really about the damage.
Huh? Right.
So it's going to make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
It's not about the damage. It just has to attack. Or Constitution.
It makes it in spades.
Shoot.
Second one is 10 points of damage.
Employers are on the lookout for
Shut
different.
up. And a DC 10, which they do not make. They lose concentration. So then she's
Just
going to
the
roll her
one?
final javelin at the one that is concentrating on Kellenbor. So 10 points of damage to that one.
Excellent.
And it has to make a DC 10. Nope.
All right.
So Kellenbor and Victor are free.
Yay. And a little bit of damage
And
to
the-
boot.
Yay, Elizabeth.
And they got poked a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
Is that the end of the round?
Yeah.
yeah, that's the end of the round. Then we're going to come to Victor, who is going to keep carving on the knights because they're in the way.
Right.
There's not really a better plan at this point other than slaughter the knights and
Right.
then go after the null mages.
Right.
Because to break now would mean pursuit and crossbow bolts in the back.
That would not be good.
So he's going. So Kellenbor is going to attack. That's a hit
Good.
for 2d6 plus 4 bludgeoning. That's 12 points of damage to the knight, and he goes down with his head dashed in.
That's the second kill for combo.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, Shade Breath got one.
Oh,
She's still
okay.
on his head.
I knew it
And
was
then
a horse.
she kicked him in the chest, knocked him over, and then stood on his head. And when it's something with a hoof that's not much smaller than those Shire or Percherons
Right.
decides to stand on your head, there's not much. It's what
Yeah, a horse
it's
that-
what Dr. Brashowski would say is not compatible with life.
Well, it's also close to 1,000 pound animal.
Exactly. When you got whatever proportion of the weight happens to be on the stepping foot.
Right.
Not compatible with life.
Yes.
So then that's Kellenbor's turn. Victor is going to attack. That's a hit at 20 for 13 points of damage. Uh, 14 misses. But a 26 hits for 7 points of damage. And that's another knight down.
All right.
About 14 pounds per square inch on the head.
I need some Advil just thinking about it.
Yeah.
I didn't think that geometry would come into
It
Dungeons and
shouldn't.
Dragons.
But then the remaining knights are going to attack Victor and Elizabeth. Now, again, under the rules of this book here, most of the time that we start to do morale checks and deciding if they want to stick around. But these guys are fanatics,
They are.
so they don't come under that heading.
Right. And they have a mission.
They have a mission from
death, I would
the
imagine.
gods
Yeah.
in their mind. Okay.
They're also not monsters in the sense of the word, or ones where we think they are not very sentient. These are thinking.
They're thinking. They're thinking
Creatures.
human. They're thinking
Right.
human beings, but they're
Well, once you get to
Completely
fanatic.
brainwashed.
zealous
Right,
fanatics
right.
who have who won't flee for anything.
Right.
But it doesn't matter because that's a miss. 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 And Victor's going to use one of his maneuver dice to repulsed.
Yes.
Oh, please. That'll do it.
Yay.
D8 plus D10. That's a 8 is 13 is 18 points of damage to the one who missed him. He's looking rough.
That's one of the many
knights.
that missed him.
Yes. So then,
I have a question. Can Victor see who's hurt the most?
I mean, to a degree, yeah.
Okay.
I can't really, because I don't have them out on minis and maps.
Mhm.
I'm just kind of marching down the line
Okay.
with their HP locks.
No.
So that's the knights. The Valedrin are going to circle you again. Are you up or are you down? They're
Wait.
going to circle you again. Because you're not down.
No.
And that's a miss. The claw. That's a miss with the stinger. That's a miss with the claw. That's a miss with the stinger. Straight miss with the claw. That's a natural one with the stinger. And that's a 1. So, well, alright. Interesting.
Tell me it stung one of the people that are around me.
It stung one of the people around them.
The one that's grappling.
Yes, actually. That's D6 piercing. That's 8 points of piercing damage to the Lord Inquisitor who's grappling you. And 7, 15, 23 points of poison damage. And he has to make a Constitution saving throw. And he does. And it does not affect him in any way.
The poison doesn't affect him in any way?
So he doesn't get any damage?
Well, we got the poison damage in
Oh.
spades, but
It doesn't make any summary anyway.
it doesn't. He is poisoned, but it doesn't. The poisoned condition of this particular poison does not affect him.
Okay.
If one of you would fail your Constitution saving throw, I could show you what it does. But,
I'm not planning on doing
Trying not to.
yeah, well, wouldn't be how effective. The Grim Blades are going to fire at Victor and Elizabeth. Miss. Miss. Hit. Miss. 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 Frack. Natural 20. So that's one hit to Victor and a natural 20 to Elizabeth. That's 14 to Victor. and a. $35 to Elizabeth. Huh. What?
What is spell save DC?
That means that if you hit me with a spell that requires a save, I have to equal or exceed that number in order to
Okay.
avoid the effects. Like for fireball, for fireball, for example, you have a DCX save, and I have to equal or exceed that, or take full damage. So, that's the Grimblade's turn. Finnan is going to run up to you, Ragir. The direwolf is going to attack one of the Lord Inquisitors, that is the devil in you, at a run with advantage from pack type.
Huh?
He hits.
Good.
And
Rips its throat out.
pretty much. 2 D6 plus 3. Oh. That's 7 points of damage. And he has to make a DC strength save. Nope. He is now prone.
Yes.
Who?
The Lord Inquisitor.
Oh, good. Is
Finnan
he the
then
one
going
that...
to
Now, I'm no longer grappled. because-
grappled, correct.
But I'm still manacled. But
Finnan is now going to attempt a sleight of hand check to procure the keys to your manacles, specifically. What is your passive perception?
Wounds or
No, the Inquisitor Lord.
oh,
Lord Inquisitor's passive perception is not equal to Finnan's.
that
He
was
is
It's
going
not what?
Not equal to Finnan's.
good.
He's going to use his. Yeah. He has the key.
Excellent.
I don't even have to roll. He has the key. And I'm
So
going to
he-
say
can
he
he-
then uses his free action to unlock you.
Can he unlock it and give the key to you, and you've now got a pair of manacles and a key?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
So-
you have the manacles and you have the manacles and the key. So
what do I can use the manacle?
you could if you wanted to.
Key.
I could try, well, I was thinking put them on, but I'm probably better off
At
just
the very
throwing
least,
a
there are a
spell.
set of, well, at the very least, there are a set of adamantine manacles
Right.
that will give a target disadvantage on attacks. But you're right. You would probably be better first getting the frack out of there.
Right.
So what I would recommend on your turn is use the disengage action to avoid taking attack of opportunity, so you're not cut down as you run, and then running as far as you can away from them, and then hoping that they don't chase you.
See, what I was kind of hoping, and this is is that if I could get all of our company, because there's only 8 of us, within, I guess, 10 feet's not reasonable, because if we could get us within 10 feet, I could do teleport and get us out of there and let us recoup and come back.
Yeah, you could try that.
But
what you can do
I'd
is you
have
can
to get everybody together.
Well, what you do is you hold your action, and you yell for everyone to get close. And even
but
if
that
there's
has
other,
to go into the next turn. Okay.
so
But is that a good
It's a
a good
plan.
strategy?
the only problem with it is if they get the manacles back on you.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Where is Elizabeth or Victor in relationship to Rangir?
How far away is everybody from me?
no more than 20 or 30 feet.
Can he run to a horse and get on a horse? And
Theoretically, yes.
Elizabeth is going to have, and if he's rallying the troops, he could get onto Elizabeth's horse and then she could run with him, and they would be able to get to him
Yes.
because
Yes, you
her
could.
turn. Yeah. And
Yeah.
The
Yeah, you could do that.
null mages are between them, but
Yeah. She'll take a pounding from the knights, but she could do it.
just a thought.
They've been rolling like crap, so she probably wouldn't get that badly hurt.
Yeah.
All right.
It's worth a
I'm
thought.
just.
Yeah.
Do you think that that's the best thing we
I
could
can't do anything. You have to
Yeah.
rally around me because I
Yeah.
can't move.
Yeah.
And you are about how far from around here?
I don't know how far they took him. We were not
They've
far.
only
No
been
more
able
than
to
15
drag me
feet.
one time.
You dragged him 15 feet.
Well, we're probably not that far apart.
Okay,
then.
so no more than 30 feet from
Absolutely not. Yeah.
her. So if you run to Lisbeth, Lisbeth can get you to
Can he
Edra.
run 30 feet?
Huh?
Can he run
I
30
can run
feet?
30
Yes,
feet.
you can run 30
Oh, then just run. Don't worry about going to
So
Lisbeth.
run to Edra, then Finnan can, and the dire wolf didn't run that far. They ran no more than 15 feet to get to you. So Finnan has another, and so dire wolf has another
Right.
20 feet that they can run, or more, like 35 feet, because there's a 50-foot move speed.
Okay.
So if you move 15 feet from your body to get to him, that's another 35 feet it can run back with Finnan on its back.
Right.
And then Victor and Lisbeth can converge, and at the very least provide something of a bodily shield from the grapplers
Right.
attempting to manacle you.
Right.
Who? Just a second.
Yeah.
I'm trying to piece this all together because all we're going to get back is hit points. Because well, you may get back spells, but I'm going to get back 2 spells slots.
Yeah,
From what? Transporting?
from long resting.
From long
We're talking
resting,
about
I'm going to
long
get
rest.
2.
I'm going to get a lot back because I've expended some spells.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Magic
where the
missiles.
advantage is. I'm trying to
Magic
figure
missile
out.
doesn't come back until tomorrow's dawn.
Oh, that's right. But I have 1, 2, 3. I have spells that I could get back, and I would also get all my hit points back. For me, getting all my hit points back is
The
rather
fire- yeah.
necessary.
Yeah.
And the fighters could use
Well,
Victor's
if you
half
used a
down.
healing surge, you can get hit points back.
Yeah.
If it's just hit points you're after.
Pretty much, I
and
think I
then,
could probably do it
um,
just hit
what-
points.
So you
I'm
could,
also worried about the fact that if we go away and come back, they're going to have new people,
maybe.
in all likelihood, because the DM always brings in new people when we go away and come back.
So,
Not always. I haven't done this.
but we'd have to find them again.
They'll be here. They'll be right here. They'll be waiting for you.
But I'm
This was very much a what took you so long when you first walked into the village.
I'm trying to figure out what the advantage. I'm up at 110, and I'm not grappled.
Right.
You need to get healing stuff, but you can do it with healing surge.
Right.
If I don't do that, I can start doing some significant damage.
Yeah.
That's going to be halved because it's magic. But we do a 6th level fireball against whoever's grouped together.
Null mages.
Yeah, the
Null
null
mages.
mages.
Yeah.
Get them.
Pound the null mages,
Yeah.
and they have advantage against your spell, and they take half damage. But still, half damage is half damage. It's still damage.
Yeah,
So-
and I don't want to go. I think this is a 7th level. I want to save teleport because
Yes.
that's always our ace in the hole.
Yes.
But I'm thinking that it's time that I go. You guys have really pissed me off.
Yeah.
So is it my turn now? It's yours before me.
Finnan had his turn.
Finnan just went, so now the
The lords.
Inquisitor Lords are going to make their turn.
And they're against me again.
2 of them,
One was
3 of them against you.
somebody.
One
was,
of them is prone, so he has to get up. And 2 of them on you, which you will be temporarily inconvenienced for a turn. But it will not affect you severely because Finnan goes before you, and with his 25 minimum sleight of hand, he can slip the key and free you before your turn. So
should
Hooray.
are the keys are going to be different for each manacle?
yes,
Okay.
But then we get another set of manacles.
yes.
But no, I'm trying
Yes.
to figure out if he had
So,
to get the key or
yes.
if he could just.
So then,
Oh, by the way, Finnan, thank you.
Yes. He just kind of spits blood to one side and goes, don't mention it. He looks a tad exsanguinated, but otherwise he's doing alright. The Lord Inquisitors are now going to first attempt to grapple you.
I'm
So-
prone. I mean, I'm
You-
0. Him?
Yes.
Oh.
So make athletics checks for me. With a plus 0 because you don't have the strength of the gauntlets, right?
Manacles are off. He's wearing them.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, +4. Go for it. Go, go, go.
No, the
Yeah, like I said,
Manacles are
the
off.
manacles
No.
are off. You're good.
athletic. We're doing
Athletics,
athletic,
yeah.
right? Well,
Yeah.
athletic is my native athletic is +4.
Are you proficient in athletics then?
No.
Then that's your strength. Your athletics is your strength bonus.
That's what it is.
Oh, so when I get the gauntlets, then that
When
goes up
when
as
the
well.
anti-magic when the anti-magic manacles leave, then you have a +4. When the anti-magic what?
Well,
What? When you're using the gauntlets, you have +4. When you have the anti-magic manacles on, the gauntlets go away, so your strength goes back to +0.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
My
So
st-
with
okay.
+4 to your athletics, roll. Whoa.
Thank goodness.
3 + 4 is 7.
Okay. If it makes you feel any better,
I'm sorry. It's me I'm mad at. I cannot roll a saving throw, and I was just kind of
well,
I
you
apologize
rolled
to
a
the
natural
viewers.
1.
Huh?
You rolled a natural 1, so you're good for now.
He rolled a natural. Oh, okay.
So the other one is going to attempt to grapple you. Roll again.
$17 + 4 is 21.
You are fine.
When I rolled it, I didn't realize that I was rolling against him.
Yes,
Okay.
rolling against.
Okay.
So, again,
I'm not grappled.
Nope,
Oh, it
I'm
was
not-
3?
I'm not-
It's 21.
you're fine.
Good rolling.
And now they're going to take it out on you and Finnan by pounding on you guys with great swords. Or not. That's 11. This is
And I've got my
natural
full.
one.
Ooh,
What's that?
Natural 1, which also misses. And an 18.
And they have to go to 21 now, or 22, or whatever it is, because I've got
If
all
you
of my
have the
stuff.
ability to cast shield, yes.
I can cast that.
So
if I
you
need
have
to.
shield up.
But 18, I guess I have to cast. Yeah, I
You
will
cast
cast.
So
Okay.
knock 2 charges off. You now have shield up, which means that your armor class is 24.
Mhm. And that's 2 or 1.
2.
I thought, but
And then the 2 lords on you are going to manacle you.
because she's down.
Yes.
I'm 0.
And then Edra, to fulfill the mechanic of something that I found on the internet recently and want to employ, and got a chance that you guys didn't die recently. Describe for me a memory that flashes across your mind as you lie there.
Finnan, the first night we camped with his one eye open.
You depend on
Roger,
your
you're-
appliances, so when they break down, you need
Blast those mages. No mages.
the ones that are complete. They're all together,
Yes.
and
They're slightly squishy.
We're not, they're slightly squishy, okay. We're not planning on immediately going into battle again unless somebody comes out of there after us. Huh?
Lost away.
Well, I'm trying to, I don't want to, I've got,
Don't use the 7, but
There are 7 of them,
yeah, just
but
a
they're
s-
clustered close enough together you can probably hit them.
Just a second. We are at 15. We're at level 15.
Yes.
So I have an 8,
So.
but I'm
you
not
could-
going to use an 8.
Well, you could theoretically keep the 8 for teleport,
yes.
And
or
use 7. Or,
upcast something like a chain lightning to level 8.
but how many of them are there?
7. So with chain lightning,
yeah,
I'll use
it's
you.
hidden
One second.
someplace.
Chain lightning is
That's like a level 7.
yeah.
And it doesn't take more than 2 or 3 people.
Wait a minute. Here it is. It's a 6th level,
Oh, good.
and you create a bolt of lightning, 3 bolts that to a target of your choice so you can see within range. 3 bolts then leap from that target to as many as 3 other targets, each of which must be within 30 feet of the first target. When you cast the spell using a spell slot of 7th level or higher, 1 additional bolt
Ah, there it
leaps
is.
from the first target to another target for each slot level above 6th.
So, how many of them are there?
7.
7.
You can hit all but 1 with a chain lightning.
With,
which
with a
deals,
level 6.
With level 8,
Level 8.
which deals 10d8 to the target, halved on success, advantage on saving throw, halved because of resistance. Or you can hit him with a fireball.
And a fireball, I
Deals
can get
8d6 at 3. So at 6 we're dealing 11d6.
well, I
And at
was,
8
yeah,
we're dealing 13d6.
yeah, on the 11d6 is 6.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
At 6 we're dealing 11, at 8 we're dealing 13.
And what was chain?
Chain was 10d8.
Oh, 8.
Yes. I can run the math for you if you'd like.
Okay.
Here.
10 day 8 maximum is 80.
Well, I'm running averages here, so 10d8 average will be 45.
Half is 22.
So then 13d6 will be 45.5 average.
And then
So
so
there's
22
back
are
down
very
to-
So
little
there's
difference.
not
So there's-
that much to choose from between the two of them in terms of averages.
And one was a D, was
Six,
6
one was-
level.
One was both. Both of those were at 8th level. At sixth, at
at
6th
8th
level. Well, at 6th level, it goes down to 38.5 for the fireball's average.
Don't want to go down that far, really.
Well, you're saying with 6, which
Yeah.
would be the first. I mean, which would be the baseline level of chain lightning. I was equating and running the same spell slot, which would be an 8th level
Right.
spell slot. You got 45 and 45.
I'm going to be saving the 7,
Okay.
which means that I can still teleport.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to use the 8.
Okay.
And they're both about the same. And I've never used chain lightning,
No.
so it'd be kind of cool
Okay.
to use a new spell.
Yep. So the only thing I'm going to say is, and I'm not saying this to influence you one way or the other, just so you have all the facts. Fireball will get all 7. Chain lightning will get 6.
Oh, then I'm going fireball.
All right.
I thought that when I went to an 8 that it branched out enough to get all
One additional. So there's 4 on the 6th,
fireball.
5 on the 7th, 8 on the 8th,
So
or 6 on the 8th. So
8 is 12,
13.
13. This is the first time I've needed to use my green one. 13. Wow. So I think this is, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 13.
I want that
And
back.
yours is,
Here, I'll give you another
I'm going to
white
roll
one.
them
Here,
separately.
I'll give you another white one.
well, I was going to say I just roll them
There you go.
separately.
There you go.
Okay, I've got a white, but it's not
I can give you a brown one if you
No,
prefer.
I'm saying it's obviously
Yes.
not that one. It's marbled.
Yes.
So 3, 6, 9, 11, 13.
You're gonna want something a little bigger than that.
Okay, what we want all sixes.
Let me see here. That's 78.
Huh?
78.
So 39 halved.
Right?
No, so
13
it's 13 times 6.
times 6. 78.
78.
Wait, yeah. Now
Yeah.
starts the fun part of counting. So we've got 6. I'm going to make up, and then I've got a 5 in there. What I do is I make them all 6s. 5 and let's make them 10s. This is a 1. I've got to put that go. I kicked it at 6, 12. 22, 5, 28, 32, 33, 37, 39. I'm going to recount, but it's 39 halves, unfortunately.
Okay.
Let's see. 8 and 6 is 14, and 4 is 18, and 6 is 22, and
No. 18 plus 6 is 24.
24, I'm sorry, 24, and 10 is 34, and 11 is
45.
45, 46.
46.
Yeah.
Add to 23 for resistance. Halved again on 1 for a successful save. Natural 20 on another, but only 1 out of 14 rolls. Wow, okay. So, that was 23 for the first one. She failed. That's a dead mage. That was natural 20 on the next one, so nothing. 23 halved is 11 on that one.
Hurting but not dead.
Yeah. And 46 on that one, because nobody else made their saves, is 23. And 23,
23 is a kill?
and 23.
Oh.
And okay.
So the first one had already been damaged.
Yes, she'd been hit by some stuff. Okay.
I did some damage.
You did a fair bit of damage here.
I feel better about that. And we want to give you back this
Yes.
and this.
Yes. So,
These go back from the
as much as I was hoping that you would wipe up an all mages and save me the issue, that unfortunately did not happen. However, you really hurt them. That's a good thing. So, you know what time it is.
Do we need to play out the thing so that it's easy?
I'm finishing the round, yes. But that wasn't what I was referring to.
Oh, what time it is?
Yes, it's spiritual weapon cloud time.
Oh. From them.
Yes. Okay. So, 6 of them are still alive. So, they are going to put 3 on each of you. Are you alive?
I've got 0.
Then they are not going to do that. They're going to start just pounding on you for now. Well, you got 110 hit points and 24 armor class. That's a 19, which misses. And a 9, which misses. 3 is a 13. 4 is a 12. 5 is a natural 20. 6 is 11. 7.
There isn't a 7.
And he's dead. Thank you. So, that's 1 natural 20 on you. 14. And 20 points of damage. All things considered, given that
That's
you've
not
got
bad.
6, like, 2-foot tall glowing sigils of the Inquisition running around your head,
Yes.
I'd say that's doing pretty good. Lisbeth is
I'm
going
down to 90.
Yes. Lisbeth is going to... Lisbeth, girl, what are you going to do?
Who have we got left that we're fighting?
5 knights, 6 Inquisitor Null Mages, 4 Grimblades, 3 Veledrin, and 5 Inquisitor Lords. Yeah, I overdid it a little bit. I recognize that. But
She needs to kill something.
I'm working on it.
There's lords are they're the ones that are, well, mages are damaged too. I don't know how much you can do.
She's embroiled with the knights right now, so if she
She has
uses
to fight
their
them.
range, she gets attacks opportunity.
That doesn't work. But
So
there's-
she's got to keep pounding on the knights for now, which is a problem.
yeah.
But,
How many knights are around her?
3.
Kill them all.
Sorry, 2. So, Shade Breath is going to attack. That's a hit. 2d6. Oh. It's a dead knight.
Oh, right.
Caves in his skull.
Let's say kill them all. So
That's one.
And Elizabeth is going to burn a fighting spirit point to give herself another 15 points of temporary hit points and advantage. And that's the more important piece at the moment because she's going to use Great Weapon Master.
which is the one you forgot the last time.
Yes, I minus 5 from my attacks roll, but if I hit, I get a plus 10 to damage. And that doesn't count for natural 20s. Natural 20s, natural 20s. So, here we go. Oh, please, please, please. 21. Will hit.
Good.
Uh, 21 hit. And a 19 will hit. So that's d12 plus 15. That's 27. And 19 will knock out another knight. And with no one directly around her, she is going to, I don't know if this is legal, but I'm going to do it anyway. She is going to take her, no she's not. She's going to take her final attack on the knight that's bedeviling victory.
Okay.
But that's another 27. So that's another knight down. So 2 knights left. And she's going to use her movement to run up on the Veledrin and Inquisitor Lords around you.
Thank you.
She's going to trust that Fenton will come around next turn to help you.
Oh, no doubt.
but for now, she's.
So have I got lords around me, or did they turn over after
You know what?
I
No,
here?
she's not. You still have 2 lords around you, so she's actually going to run up on you. No offense, but she needs to get a healing potion here.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to use Action Surge. I don't know if this is wise, but I need you alive. Actually, no. No, I'm going to leave it for now.
She probably needs to kill somebody.
She's already killed 3 people.
Yeah, but there's 20 left.
Well, yeah. She's gonna run up on the Valedrin and the lords around you for now. No, she's gonna run up on lords around you. She's gonna run up on lords around you. Final decision.
Okay.
And that is where we're going to end tonight's session. I'm so sorry it ran late, people, but when you're running almost 30 characters behind the screen, it gets a little complicated. If you enjoyed watching the roller coaster of a bloodbath that's been playing out on this table here, best way to support the channel is to go over to the link in the description, Nightwalker's Bazaar, my Printify shop. And if you'd like to help the channel grow, go ahead and leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you haven't already, turn on post notifications, share it on social media, tell your friends about it, and as always, stay hydrated, stay adventurous, and we'll catch you on the flip side.